Welcome behind the wheel of the 2015 Mustang GT. Alongside Jason Camp, I'm Dave Erickson, and this is the 2015 Run to the Sun event. And you know, I was in Detroit when they kind of showcased this, and I learned so much about this vehicle from design. They had the clay models.
Oh yeah. Did they have the car on the side on the flipper?
They did.
That's so cool. I love that.
We went to the design center. They showed the cockpit, all the color schemes,
Yep.
the fiberglass version, or the what am I thinking of? They had a full mock-up one, but it was a fake car. It was fiberglass.
Really?
Or
interesting.
carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber. Or was it the clay model that they had?
Well, there's a clay model that I saw. There's also one that was, I don't know, it was just a plastic cover of one. I don't know. Anyways, I remember sitting in the front seat going, I can't wait to get behind the wheel. Now I'm actually behind the wheel for the first time and I'm shifting like crap.
It'll take a moment to get used to. The clutch is actually light.
Okay.
So the engagement's fairly quick. And like I tell you every year, just because I'm in the car doesn't mean you can't have fun with the car. But you own the tickets.
Right, okay. Well, I can tell right away this feels like a muscle car.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, the moment I stepped in and turned it on, you just know. And the toggle switches here, it just says...
all aircraft inspired. So
yeah.
Nice toggles. And it's a Mustang. Right?
It is.
It's a GT, so it's a V8. It's got that nice V8 purple to it.
50 years old? Didn't we just celebrate 50 years?
50 years of Mustang. So the original was 65 and a half, I think. 65, around there.
Okay.
Depends on which Mustang purist you talk to as far as what the exact first model year was.
I'm looking at the hood up here. Are those vents
functional? Yes.
Functional.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Which is nice. Big vents. Oh, yeah.
I have not looked at any of the numbers, so
Yes.
I'm here having you here to educate everybody. So what's under the hood?
So this is our 5-liter GT, or 5-liter V8 in the GT, known in the community as the Coyote engine. First came out around 2011 model year, and over the years it's had minor updates and tweaks. So right now it's producing about 435 horse, and that's all naturally aspirated.
Okay.
And then if you take a look at the tachometer, you'll see red line is at left gauge.
Oh, just 7,000.
7,000 RPM red line in a V8. That's pretty impressive.
Wow.
Impressive. You'll find as you accelerate, if you find a nice long stretch, it just keeps pulling. It's amazing.
Okay.
Big, flat torque curve, very usable, very friendly. Being a V8 enthusiast, I keep wanting to shift at 55, 6,000 RPM. It's like, oh, wait, still pulling.
Yeah. It says ground speed here in the speedometer.
More of that, aircraft inspired cockpit seating, toggle switches, And this car's also optioned with the Recaro seating package.
I feel it's great bolstering here.
Very nice bolstering. What's nice about having factory sport seats is that it has all the safety functionality built in. So side airbags are all built in, seatbelt pretensioners, and so you get all the safety features of an OEM seat. But Recaro brand name, all the support for the side bolsters and the hip bolsters.
I would think it would be louder in here, but it's not.
It's not. Well, if you put your foot in it, it gets a little bit louder.
Okay.
But it's one of the things where it's a challenge because consumers want quiet vehicles so they can have nice conversations, and part of that feeling of quality is the quietness of the car, so that when you arrive, you're not fatigued just because the car is so noisy. But we do, the regular sound insulation, plus we use special glass that's thicker, laminated, so it has better sound qualities. The NVH is very nice, as you can tell. The sound deadening. It's very nice, very comfortable to drive. Even the convertibles, you don't have to shout at the other person in the car.
Nice.
This car is also optioned with the performance package.
Okay.
And so that's summer compound tires, 19-inch wheels, Torsen rear end, 373 gears. Nice. Oh, and of course the big thing that you notice when you walk up to the car, 6-piston Brembos. Big, giant brakes, 15-inch rotors.
Okay.
So the brakes on this car are actually what came on last year's Shelby, the GT500.
Is that right?
standard brakes on this car are 4-piston calipers, which were the prior year's Boss brakes and the prior year track pack brakes. So last year's performance package is now standard on this year's car. So yeah,
Nice.
it's amazing.
And technology, everything is up to date. Obviously, the Bluetooth
yeah.
I see here on the steering wheel.
Infotainment is all of our latest. Safety features, our full safety suite of airbags and knee airbags and side airbags and everything. The other interesting thing is the various drive modes. So using one of the toggles, we can switch. If you look at the center stack,
I see it.
Different drive modes for if you're going out to the track, you can allow go to a track mode, or if you just want a little more sporty driving on the street, there's a sport mode. It allows a little more wheel spin, some slip angle, some yaw, so that when you're doing some spirited driving, the stability control doesn't step necessarily.
Okay.
Let's have a little more fun, but it's still there to catch you if you get a little bit too crazy.
So, good old American blue-collar workers, is that the audience, or is there an expansion of it?
Interesting you ask, because this is the first global platform Mustang. So for the 15, it was basically a complete redo of the car. And so there's a lot of concern initially about, is it going to alienate the traditional Mustang buyer? Are they going to accept the changes coming? The big obvious change, of course, is independent rear suspension. Whereas the traditionalists love their solid axle because it's light, it's very durable, it's strong. The drag racers in the Mustang crowd love the live axle because it's very durable. But for ride quality, NVH, grip on rough roads, that sort of thing, the independent is just a superior system. But the compromise is it does add weight and complexity. But if we're going to introduce a world-class performance car and sell it globally, we need IRS. I mean, that's the standard.
Well, it feels solid. I mean,
gosh, especially mid-turn bumps and such, it doesn't unsettle the car at all.
yeah,
And it looks like you have some nice twisty road ahead.
this is good. This is good. Well, I just want to give a quick snapshot of this GT, and now that I'm behind the wheel, I want to enjoy it. So I'm going to turn off the camera, and thank you very much, Jason.
Thank you.